Yo guys, what up? This is Andy, and today I have for you guys a Mod 2 gameplay. I'm not gonna talk about more. I'm not gonna talk any of my any of my new content. Is not gonna be talking about gameplay anymore, about tips or anything. I haven't really given tips, whatever. I'm not gonna be giving tips or anything just because you guys know how to play Mod 2 Black Ops. I'm not gonna do anything related to gameplay until Mod 3 comes out, which is in like a month, I think. I don't know. Quick math for the win. Yeah, so today I'm just gonna be trying to give you guys my idea of entertaining commentaries, whatever it might be. And today, whatever that may be, is going to be a life story, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna be talking to you guys, I'm gonna be telling you guys the story about how I got my first girlfriend, and yeah, so let's get into it. I had my first girlfriend when I was in 5th grade. And we were together for on and off for from 5th grade to about halfway through 6th grade, so about a year and a half. And how it happened was it's actually kind of a funny story, just because of how it happened, because we were in elementary, where I was like, I want to say probably 10. Yeah, 10 or 9, and it started on Wednesday or Thursday. I forget what day it was, to be honest. One of my friends comes up to me, and he's like, no, the entire day he was asking me like, "Oh, Andy, who do you like? Andy, who do you like? Andy, who do you like this girl? Andy, do you like this girl?" And I didn't want to answer him, just because I felt like, oh, how am I gonna tell him? But then later on, I'm like, oh, maybe I should tell him, just for shits, because he's my friend. Well, like, I didn't think about like, oh, he's gonna tell them, oh, her, he's gonna tell her. And I didn't think about that when I told him. And so I told him like, oh, I like I'm gonna use fake names, guys, obviously, just because I don't want to give those names out, even if like 10 people are gonna watch this. Their name were, I'm like, oh, I like Donna and Shanae. I like Donna and Shanae. And I liked Donna since 3rd grade at that time. Yeah, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself right here. I actually liked her. I thought she liked me too. Apparently she didn't, but we'll get into that in a second. And Shanae, I don't know why I said Shanae's name. I just felt like it wasn't enough to like just say Donna, because it felt like I needed to say 2 names. So I'm like, oh, Donna, and then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, like, what other girl is kind of pretty? I'm like, oh, Shanae. But I didn't really talk to her. I didn't know anything about her. I just thought she was cute, and that kind of, oh yeah, you guys will see in a second of how worked out. So he's like, oh, you really like them? And yeah, I'm like, yeah. And then he runs through. This is after lunch. We're walking to our classroom. And our class is in a line, and so he runs, he's like, oh, really? And then gives me this like weird, creepy, pedophile smile. And I'm like, yeah, boy. And then he's like, oh, and then he runs through the line that we had. He's like, Andy likes Donna and Shanae. Andy likes Donna and Shanae. And yeah, I was just shocked. I'm like, what the fuck? And apparently, like, I forgot when he told me, like maybe like 2 years ago. He's like, oh yeah, I did that because I wanted to get back at you, because earlier that week I got him his first girlfriend, just because I asked him, who do you like? I did the same thing that he did to me, except the girl actually liked him. And he got with her, and they were happy, and he decided like, oh, fuck Andy. He screwed me over, now I'm gonna screw him over, because apparently he didn't want a girlfriend. So he did that as payback. And so we're walking back to class, and I'm like, wow, how did that happen? So I'm thinking about it the entire time. And so we only had 2 hours left of class. So about well, as we were walking to class, I don't know if this matters, but they were just like staring at me. Both those girls were, well, one was staring at me, the other one was like, oh, like didn't give a shit. Excuse me. Wow, excuse me, guys. Yeah, one was like, oh, like staring at me, the other guy, and the other one was, oh, the other guy, the other one was, like that I don't give a shit attitude. So, yeah. And so I finished my classwork early because it was in math, and I'm a beast at math. So I finished my classwork early. I wanted to think about what the fuck I was gonna do. So I put my head down. I put my hood over because I didn't want like people to see my face or those girls to see my face. Just because I'm like, oh, they're gonna think I'm sad or shit. When I actually wasn't. I was just like, oh, like I wonder what the fuck they think of me now. Because I was really close friends with Donna, the girl I liked since third grade. Shanae, I didn't really talk to, so I didn't give a shit what she thought. But so about 5 minutes into me and my thinking session, Donna comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, Andy," like she was kind of like smiling because she was full of herself now. Because she's like, "Oh, like a guy likes me. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking I'm gonna be in America's Next Top Model and shit." But so she's like, "Oh, Andy, I don't like you, but like I still want to be friends." I'm like, "Okay." Like I didn't really want a girlfriend, but okay, thanks. And so she walks away. So I'm like, okay, so don't give a shit about her. So I'm like, okay, just gonna keep on thinking about what I'm gonna do with Shanae, because I didn't really talk to her, but I thought it was gonna be super awkward. Like she's just gonna be staring at me like, oh, this guy I never talked to liked me. What the fuck? So I'm put my hood back on, rest my head again, and she walks up to me. She's like, "Oh, Andy, I think you're cute, and yeah, I think you're cute, and I was wondering if you want to be my boyfriend." I'm like, "What?" Like in my head, I'm like, "What the fuck?" Well, I didn't think what the fuck because I was what 10 years old, and so I'm like, okay, and so she's like, okay, and then she just like gives me this smile, walks away, and I'm like left dumbfounded. I'm like, okay, so this girl I don't really like, but I think it's cute. She's my new girlfriend, and the girl I liked in third grade doesn't like me, and I'm just left dumbfounded. But yeah, it wasn't that bad just because I got a girlfriend anyways. I didn't really want a girlfriend though, but that's how it worked out, and I guess it worked out kind of good, kind of okay. At least I got a girlfriend out of it, even though the fucking bitch, listen to like since third grade, like turned me down. But whatever. That's the end of the story, guys. That's how I got my first girlfriend. It was accidentally. Yeah. Thanks to my friend. Worked out for the best though. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to hear more, comment and I'll bring you guys more. Yeah. Later. If you guys enjoyed, please comment, rate, subscribe. It would really help me out a lot since I'm beginning YouTube channel. If you guys want to be notified of any future videos of mine, subscribe. It'll tell you when I post up a new video. If you guys would like to hear more about the story or any other life story, just comment, message me, tell me that you want to see more, and I will give you guys more. Later, peace.